People always ask, where did we get the name Blue Water Climate Control? When a Navy ship casts off lines, exits the harbor, and loses sight of land, that's blue water sailing. It takes a team of people to do that. Tireless work, focus, and attention to detail. So much of starting a business is just like that. After it's done, you get filled with deep satisfaction for accomplishing something. And it's quickly followed by, now the real work begins. We're Blue Water Climate Control.
Hello, everyone. We've been talking away, and apparently the stream got disconnected on some of the editor settings, which the last person in here was 5 days ago. I don't know what happened. Look, people are talking to us now. So welcome to the Buck and 2MC show after we talked for 10 minutes to ourselves, and I noticed there was nobody on finally. This was not my fault. I'm old and out of touch, but this one was not my fault. I just want to make that clear. Obviously, Alexis, get us started. Talk to your buddy Nikki, and I'll make sure we're streaming where we're supposed to.
All right, sounds good. Well, basically what happened while we were having a conversation by ourselves, I just said I'm happy to be back. The restaurant has been keeping me very busy, as well as Chima, Nikki's husband. And we also spoke about Nick and just coming back from Vanderbilt, because Lucy right there, the star of the show. You see him. Say, what's up, Lucy? What's up, nephew? Yeah. I see. My God, bro. He knows. He knows. But Nick, update them, one more time, briefly update them about how that trip to Vandy went on his most recent checkup.
Okay. So we went to Vanderbilt yesterday. He had an appointment with the hematology doctor. He's had an issue with producing enough platelets in his blood since he was born. And for whatever reason, it's just not correcting itself, even though he's had 3 blood transfusions. So we have to keep going back to that hematology doctor. And they still can't figure out what is wrong. So we just have to keep going back until they figure it out.
Yeah, y'all keep prayers up for the babies and Nikki and Chima. We want little Lucci to get as healthy as he can be. Ain't that right, nephew? Yeah. That's my buddy, guys. Mez too. Mez is knocked out. I know. Tell him. You tell him. But all right, Skip, I got a question because I did bring up the restaurant. Guys, I'm I'm working anywhere from 12 to 16 hour, 15-hour days. Yeah, it's crazy right now. That's my phone ringing. I hope it's not Bobby telling me that there's a restaurant rush and I need to come in. But how's Chima liking working at Tap 40?
Why would you ask me this on live?
Because I want to know it. I know you ain't gonna lie.
No, he really, really loves it. I think when he got to America, he went straight to the hospital, and we were there for 6 weeks with Lucci. Mez was only there, well, not only, but he was there for about 4 weeks. So, he knew that medical bills and expenses were piling up, and it was making him feel, I guess, less than a man that he wasn't able to help. Mm-hmm. So he loves that he's able to bring money home, and he feels like the man of the house, and he's enjoying being a father and providing. So he loves work, and he likes that his type of work, he has some level of autonomy. So he loves it. He hasn't said, Nikki, I love work, but I could just tell he's just different, the Chima that was in the hospital for those 6 weeks is different than the Chima that is here now. He just has more confidence, and it makes him feel good to be earning his own money and working. I hear him on the phone with his mom and his brother saying, I have to go to work in the morning. And I could tell, he's happy to say that, so he loves it. He loves it.
That's awesome. Well, I know for a fact we are happy to have him. Literally, if we can get about 2-3 more Chimas, We good. The whole restaurant going to be looking nice. Sam said Chima cracks her up. Man, he's funny. He is funny, and he only lets it out at certain times. Like the other day, he came up to me and he was like, where's the?" And he paused, and I'm like, "What?" He said, "Oh, I forgot." And he just started busting out laughing. I was crying. I was like, "Chima, I don't know how to help you, bro, because you got to remember, it's just a little stuff." So
I have a million stories about him. Like, I was on FaceTime with Kelly today, and she was like, "How's Chima?" I'm like, "He's good." I'm like, "I made him pancakes like breakfast before he went to work because he had never had pancakes before." So I'm like, "Well, let me make pancakes. Let me see if he'll like it." So I made it for him, and all of a sudden, like I put the pancakes like on the counter, and I put the syrup. All of a sudden, he's going in the fridge. I'm like, okay, maybe he's going to get a drink. He gets mayonnaise out.
ooh,
And he spread the mayonnaise on the pancakes, and he just loved it. He thought it was like,
oh man, oh Chima, no, Chima, no. Nikki, why you ain't get that man no syrup? Why you ain't pour the syrup on their phone? He ain't know.
And I'm just watching, like, I'm not even going to point anything out. I'm just going to let him enjoy himself because he is loving these pancakes. So
Nikki, you got to give him a taste of real pancake to see if the man really like it.
He likes it with mayonnaise. He thinks it's great. So
oh man,
if he's happy with the mayonnaise pancakes, then fine.
That's different. Remind us not to ask Chima if he wants to add an item on the menu, because
I have a million stories. Like, he just cracks me up. Like, he's super funny.
Yeah, he is funny. His personality's starting to come out. So thank you for saying, "Hey sis, we can come in for an interview." I'm like, "Bet, let's do it." Just in case y'all don't know, Chima was my first interviewee and my first hiree. Woo woo, good hire.
Yeah, it was a good hire. He's happy.
That's what's up. Hey Maria, so doesn't Nikki have something coming up? Well, it's not Nikki, but it's going to help Nikki. So you want to let the people know what that is?
Yeah, let me show the flyer, and I'll give you more detail, obviously, because that's hard to read. That's this Sunday. The Kendra Scott Jewelry does a give backs where 20% of sales of certain items go to a benefit. In this case, Nikki Anasicki and her twins. I know you can't read all that, and I'll have it linked online where you can see it better, but it will be this Sunday, 1 to 4 o'clock. You can shop in the store, or there'll be an online option, which will also be made available. And this is the bracelet that you can see that Nikki designed, and will be available at Kendra Scott there on Kingston Pike and Bearden. And Nikki, why don't you tell us about that design? Or I'll let everybody see this too. There is Nikki with the babies at the store. There's the box with the bracelet. Nikki, tell everybody how this came about and why you made that design.
Well, Jordan, who is a manager at Kendra Scott, reached out to me, and she said she had heard the stories about the babies and our struggles in the NICU, and she wanted to do something to help our family. And I went in and met with her, and she told me about the Give Back program. So I said I really thought it was a good idea. So she said I needed to pick out a piece of jewelry and just kind of design it. So I chose a bracelet. I thought it would be something different. And then there's like all different stones you can choose. So I chose yellow because I thought yellow would be a happy color. And, the worst is over. We're out of the hospital and everyone's home. And so I figured yellow because we're all happy and we've made it through the worst part. So happy times are on the way. They're already here and more are coming. So I chose yellow.
And before when we thought we were live and we weren't, how much does Lucci weigh now? How's he doing getting bigger?
Lucci was 2 pounds, 15 ounces when he was born, and now he's 10 pounds, 4 ounces. So he is growing. The average 4-month-old, there'll be 4 on October 5th. The average 4-month-old is like 15 and a half pounds. So by then he'll be about 12 pounds. So he's still behind, but he's slowly catching up.
Yeah, you can tell he's getting bigger too. Every time I see him, I feel like he's getting bigger. Lucy, you putting on that weight? You been doing your push-ups, buddy?
Oh yeah, they start like a little exercise class next month. Yeah,
no, that's Lucci with you right now. Mez, what's he doing? Sleeping?
Yes, he's sleeping. I'll bring him. You got something to say?
Let him know, Luch. Let him know.
I'll bring him before we get finished. I'll bring him so everyone can see him. But he is huge. I don't know how much he weighs because when we go to the hospital, it's only for Lucci. Mez just is along for the ride, so they don't weigh him. But I'm sure he has to be at least like 18 pounds. He's
big
huge.
Boy. Big
Yeah,
boy.
he's a big boy.
Hey, y'all missed it. Skip had showed us Mez sleep before the podcast started. Yeah, he sleep just like his mama used to sleep on the plane, on the bus. That neck was cracked to the side, boy. Out.
I don't play about my sleep. Like the players now don't even take a nap before the game, which I'm like, how do you not nap? Like
Listen.
EJ used to just be like wandering around before the game. I'm like, what is going on? Like I used to sleep before the games. I needed to sleep. Otherwise, I just would not have had the energy. But
Listen,
yeah, I didn't play.
I had minimum 2 hour nap. That would be my pregame, minimum 2 hours. And if it couldn't be 2 hours for whatever reason, extra rehab, whatever it is, minimum, worst case scenario, because minimum is really 2. Worst case scenario, I need 70 minutes.
An hour 10. You need 70 minutes of a nap. Yeah, I had to nap. I needed a nap before the games.
Alexis, I do have this photo. Let me know. Is this how Nikki sleeps?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Just like it. Except for her mouth will be open after a while.
That, of course, is Mez. And like Nikki said, he is huge. I mean,
I know. Look how long his legs are.
He looks like a linebacker right now.
He flexing. He
Yeah,
like,
that was when UT football they played Pittsburgh, I think. Was it Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it was Pitt. Speaking of which, Nick, did you see Chima's outfit?
Oh yeah, he still wears. I think he has it on today. Actually, I'm like, I don't know if we're supposed to wear that today. Yeah, he loves the Tennessee hat. He loves the Tennessee shirt. Like he is all in. Like when Mez had on that Tennessee shirt, I put it on him for the football game, and he was like, he was giving Mez a pep talk. He's like, "You're gonna play basketball for Tennessee, okay?" I overheard it. I'm like, what does Chima know about Tennessee?
How cute is that?
From Nigeria. He's already like, my kids are playing basketball for Tennessee. Like he's already saying it. So he loves Tennessee. He already is like.
It was funny because Billy was like, "Hey, get Chima a shirt." I think he said he wants a black one. So I go give him a black shirt. I ain't know what size he wore. I gave him a large. He was like, "No, medium, M." Then he told me M, like I don't know what medium is.
That's him. Yeah, that's him.
I said, all right. So I go, I'm going through everything. I found literally one medium in that black shirt. Give it to him. I'm walking away. He tapped me on my shoulder and he points to my hat. I said, "Oh, you want a hat? Oh, okay. Let me go get you right."
I thought that you guys gave it to him. I didn't know.
No, we did. Well, the shirt, and then I go, "Billy, Chima wants a hat." He was like, "Go grab him a hat." I'm like, "Bet." I know. Did you see the hat too?
Yeah, he wants his own hat. He's like, "Why didn't I get a shirt and a hat?"
I know. We gotta get you some clothes too, man. I know. We gotta get you right. Look how he's chilling too. Look at Lucci chilling right now. Look at it. Hey.
Hang on, I'm gonna find another one. Hold on.
Maria's on the hunt.
I am.
Say hi to everyone. Yeah, say hi to everyone.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see what we got next. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh look, I got caught in the background of that one. I got caught in the background.
In the back.
It's supposed to be working. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, he's a huge Tennessee fan already.
I love it.
He really is.
I've gotten really good at the graphics part of this website. I can do that part.
Yeah, you really did. Because when you took that picture off the flyer and like zoomed in, that was really good.
I know. I don't know how you did all that, Maria. Good job.
But Nikki, you've been through so much, and I'm trying to look at the chat too. So many people are so glad to see you. Joan Guggenheim, she's here a lot. San, of course, is talking. Denise Tague notes the restaurant work is rough. I know. Our regulars are in here. People are hoping to get the bracelet online. I will find that link and put it up on my social media when it's live. I'm going to talk to Jordan about that tomorrow. Credence likes the fit. Credence is a longtime guy. Jessica's pumping. You all got to eat the hornbuckle at Tap 40. Wait a minute. You got your own. What is that? A burger?
Nah, it's a
hornbuckle.
It's a pizza. It's a pizza. Listen, Connor, I call him our pizza artist. So it's a pizza with pesto base, right? Well, it's a garlic. What is it? A garlic butter on the crust, pesto, mozzarella, feta, balsamic drizzle, and tomatoes on it. So it has like that Mediterranean taste. Yeah, mozzarella and feta.
Oh, okay.
And then I like to when it come out the oven.
Oh, everyone was just saying how you looked cute. Do you want to mess that up?
Lucy, no, don't let her talk to you like that, nephew. Don't let you always gonna be cute, even when you cry. Don't let her talk to you like that. But yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. What is that face for, Sam?
That was a big yawn.
Yeah.
It was a big yawn. Nikki Renee said it's so good to see you laughing and smiling again. Nikki, how have you? This has been hard on you, and you just persevere and keep going. But how have you kept yourself up and motivated and dealing with all this?
I have my moments. I mean, right now I'm smiling because like I really think this is fun. So.
She's talking to people. She's interacting. She's like, yes.
Yeah, like I'm home with the babies all day because Chima's working like 60-hour weeks. So it's like nice to speak to real humans.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
But no, I have my moments where I'm just like, like one more thing. Like we went to Vanderbilt yesterday thinking that this issue with Chalucci's blood was going to be over. And then to find out that he had a setback, it's like, why, So I have my moments where I'm just like, I just want to walk into a doctor's office and the doctor say your child is completely healthy. Like that is all I want. So I have my moments, but then I think about where we've been and I think about how I have both of my children home. And I know that there was a time where I didn't think this would happen. So I put everything back into perspective and I keep going. So.
Yeah. Nikki, I want to share these photos that you sent me. This is shortly after he was born when he's still in NICU.
Oh, look at little Luigi.
I mean, I think that was may have been after his stomach surgery now that I look at it.
Yeah, that was the morning after his surgery.
And then you sent me this one.
Yeah, look at my baby. He's happy now. Yeah.
And I mean, the setbacks, I am so sorry. And I think they're expected, but they're no less difficult to deal with. What is the plan moving forward? How do you handle this one? And what's the next step for Lucci?
I mean, until he is able to start producing healthy blood, he has to keep getting transfusions. But we're just praying that he will eventually. I'm praying that he will eventually start producing healthy blood, but I don't know what the solution is if he doesn't. They're gonna do some genetic testing. They think maybe it's like a genetic problem. So he has to go back in for genetic testing, and then the doctor said from there they'll know how to proceed.
So he's got a good prognosis. It's just a matter of getting through it.
Yeah, I mean, the doctor did give us like a ray of hope. She said that it could be because he's still small, like he might start producing healthy blood like as he grows and gets bigger. But if not, then we just have to keep doing more testing to figure out what's causing the problem.
You look at him and you wouldn't even know that to see him. I think you've got a whole network of people behind you and him. What do you need from us? What can we do for you? You're always doing for everybody else. What can we do for you?
Whoa.
Ooh, buddy, tired. Should have took that nap, man.
I mean, I think the prayers really help. I think that's what got us through the first phase of all this. Obviously, the fundraising was awesome. Like we were able to pay over 70% of all of our medical expenses just with the donation. So I mean, huge help. So this Kendra Scott fundraiser will be big. If anyone wants to go and get a little jewelry, that would help us out. But yeah, I mean, just I guess continued prayers and anyone who can support financially is what we need.
Yeah, the GoFundMe is still open. Alexis, I'll find that and I'll even give you the cheat sheet because that's certainly what I need. If you can do the sponsors for us.
I got you. All right, here we go. Shout out to our guy Nelson Garcia down in Miami, Florida. Just Pass It Tutoring, where learning is made simple. That's where you can get all of your mathematical tutoring, K through 12, including PSAT, SAT, and ACT prep. Just go to justpassittutoring.com. Also, shout out to Jamel Johnson, the Gold Standard Fitness and Sports Performance Company. Where you can get training. Right now, she is actually setting up, she just signed a contract for her 6-week goalkeeper camp down in Atlanta, Georgia. So be on the lookout for that. Alexis Hornbuckle basketball. Unfortunately, also fortunately, my basketball camps have been paused until obviously we're supposed to have one coming up October 10th. Also, shout out to Orange Mountain Designs, Terry Holder, your Lady Vol source since 2008. And guys, I will tell y'all, I stay rocking my Orange Mountain Design shirts at work because we wear orange or anything Tennessee. So shout out to Terry keeping me fresh. Is that
one that you had the other day, the light blue with the number 12 on it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Okay, boss man in the building. Billy Ratliff is in the building. And shout out to this man doing a great job at Billy Ratliff Tap 40 Grill. Shout out to that. Y'all come see us, 7535 Connor Road, Powell, Tennessee, right off exit 112. The food is banging, but the entertainment is even better. You got Billy walking around, interacting, being his fun, silly self, and you got me doing the same thing. Not to mention you can come and have Sandra, yes, Sandrita, be your bartender or your server. Man, if y'all come see us, don't tell me y'all support us and y'all live in Knoxville and I don't see y'all. And if you don't want to eat inside the restaurant, which I understand, you have two options. We have an outdoor patio, and you can call. If you say, I'm call ahead ordering from the Buck and 2 MC show or Volunteer Roadshow, we will take that order. All right? Because we don't always take call-in orders. But if you're calling for Volunteer Roadshow, Buck and 2 MC, we'll take that order.
The link is now in there for the GoFundMe. And yes, Billy Ratliff is in the house. He put up the praying hands emojis. Nikki, I know if there's one thing you will not lack, it will be support and love from your extended Lady Vol and Vol Nation.
Absolutely.
We have another baby.
Uh-oh, come on, man. Hey, buddy. What's up, nephew? Good morning, bud.
He's awake.
Yeah, he's like, y'all got me on camera. I just opened my eyes.
Say hi.
Yeah, Jessica Gwen did come stop by and have the pizza. That's why she personally is recommended at Hornbuckle from experience. But she came in. Shout out to you, Jess, for supporting. I believe wasn't Sandra your server, or was she just bartending that day? And we don't even have our liquor license yet. It's popping. We've had to go on 1.5, 2 hour waits on a regular Thursday through Sunday.
Wow.
So anybody, we are hiring. Well, not anybody, but we are hiring. I had to watch what I say. We are hiring servers, hostess, expo, and then also, when Shima's not there, would love to, as much as I love doing the dishes and helping wipe down the tables, we could use another help for a couple of days on that. So if you're interested in applying, go to volunteerroadshow.com or simply show up. Come see us at the restaurant. Come fill out an application. Don't be nervous. I conduct the interviews. The questions, I don't think they're hard, but they are very relevant to you as a person, your character, and how well you work within a team.
You want to show how tall you are?
Look at you, man.
Man, he is long.
I know. What's up, little Hooper? Look, Mama dangling you like Simba right now.
No, I'm going to start singing that theme song. Hey, however it goes. Nikki, several people have asked if you are going to be able to coach at Anderson County. What is it? Do you have a game plan there yet, or is it up in the air?
I don't have like a concrete game plan, but my original plan that is all messed up now was for my mother-in-law to come and she would stay with the kids while I went back to work. Unfortunately, America does not open back up to immigrants from Nigeria until November 30th. So that is when she will be able to fill out her immigration application, and it'll probably be like another 12 months before she gets here. Wow. So I don't know. I looked at a daycare. It was $380 a week for each child, which is like not cheap. So I don't know. I'm still looking at daycare options, like $380 for each child a week. I don't even make that at my job. So I don't know. I need to figure it out. But I said, even if I can't teach, I can go back to coaching. And I have like a baby carrier where I can put one on the front and one on the back. So I can coach with both of them. Like for practice and stuff. And then for games, Chima's off on Tuesdays. So Tuesday night we have games. So stay with their dad on Tuesdays, but then Fridays he's at work. So I don't know what I would do on that day. So I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but I still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, for sure. Did you say? I don't know if you saw what Sandra said, Nick. She said we can help babysit if we can schedule it. Yo, you can add us to the list, bro. I'm about to have them working on their ball handling skills already. You hear me?
They're starting exercise class on next month. They have like a baby exercise class every Monday at 11:30. So they're going because we're starting training.
That's what I'm talking about. Get them starting to move, flexible. Knee up, heel up, toe up, all that.
Jessica Gwynn and Donna Hairston said they can at least help during practices and games. They can babysit and hang on to the kids if you need it. So
that'd be awesome. That's dope.
I mean, I know how to reach both of them. So just you may know how to. Well, you're not on social media. Alexis probably knows them too. So definitely. Definitely hit up Lady Vol fans for some free babysitting and practice watching.
Oh,
you want to know Lady Vol fans? What do you think?
Man, say yep. Yep. Nephew. Yeah, he said yep. Look at it. Man, what are you doing? Did you kick Lucci out of Mama's lap?
Look at him.
Look how cute he is over there chilling too.
Yeah, he's working on neck control.
Look, he over there.
He's working on controlling his neck. But yeah, they don't like tummy time, but we do tummy time to get their shoulders strong. Right?
Oh yeah. Most babies don't like tummy time.
Yeah, I feel like a horrible mom when I'm making them do it.
They'll thank you later.
Because they just scream. But now they both roll over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chica, you want to say hi? This is my fur baby. This is my baby.
Show her dress.
Oh yeah, hold on, because she's stunting. We had to get her shaved because her first time in heat, it was 3.5 weeks, and then she got sick, so her hair got matted, and so right now she's wearing clothes. You see that? Put your dress down. Don't show everybody. That's my baby.
Maz, do you want to say hi?
Hey, Maz. Hey, nephew. I miss you, buddy.
Yeah,
I miss you, man. You doing all right? Huh?
Uh-oh, somebody's getting jealous. He's not getting attention.
Lucci, you know I love you, man. You my main man over there.
Yeah, I mean, Nikki, how do you deal with that? You got a baby in each arm all the time. It's hard enough to raise one. How do you raise two at the same time?
I just do it. Like,
figure it out.
Think about it. I just do it. But they already, even though they're not even 4 months, they already are like super jealous. Like they already get jealous. It's interesting.
Because they know. Look at Lucci. He talking to you.
Okay.
That's right. Tell her come get you. Tell her only you I like it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get him and let me put.
Okay.
Are you jealous? You want to
Yes.
see?
Hey Jessica, just out of curiosity, did you do a Google review or a Facebook review on the restaurant? I don't remember if you did or not. And if you haven't, could you do that for us?
Do you want to show everyone how tall you are?
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Maz is talking to himself. Hold on, let me get him back here.
Put one down, pick one up, put them down, put them both up. Nick, I know you can hear, so I'm going to read what Melinda Sharp just said. She said, let's start praying now for the involvement of some UTK students studying early childhood education. Might be possible to figure out how y'all can get some physical student help. Hold on, because the message won't go down. Here we go. Get some physical student help assistance from the College of Education, Health, and Human Services. So that might be something to look into. Almost like an internship, Melinda. Is that kind of what you're talking about? Like use babysitter interns?
There are also some nannies. A lot of them are UT students. Some in, as Melinda said, childhood education that come to your home or meet you somewhere, and they work by the hour, which can be a lot cheaper than a full daycare. So that is another option.
Yeah, that would be cheaper. Woo. I really don't. I'm in daycare. I'm sure there are some good ones, but I just hear horror stories.
I mean, if you can, this is just my opinion. If you can keep them out of daycare that young, I would, just because of all the sicknesses and you don't know really what they're really doing with them. Just sometimes they just, I don't know how people work in daycares or even nursing homes or elderly homes and just act, disregard their patients or mistreat them. So I don't know.
Heard some horror stories about daycare.
Yeah, and if anybody touched my nephew, man, you hear me? No, I'm just playing.
Nikki, I'll look into that and see if I can find out more about like hourly help where they can even come to the home or something, which, of course would be screened, people that have gone through a screening process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Melinda was saying just that, yeah. These students are so unbelievably smart and dedicated. Yeah, that actually would be a good idea. And I'm sure, if you were able to go that route, they would be honored to watch the child of a former Lady Vol two-time champion. Yeah, dig.
Jessica
Right.
said she'd ask around because David works at an elementary school, may know some options of, people that are vetted that you could trust with your babies.
Thank you guys. I appreciate that.
I think there might be a show after us, so I guess we better wrap this thing up. Alexis, I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for making it this evening with us. Nikki, thank you for coming. Lady Vol basketball, I will tell y'all, first preseason poll came out. Lindy's, Tennessee is number 19 in the country in preseason. They did not start preseason ranked last year, so that is a step forward. Just wanted to let y'all know that. I know y'all expect more, bigger, better things, but baby steps.
Yeah.
There's the first one.
Oh yeah, we'll take what we can get right now. The expectations are still high. We didn't lower them, but you have to be realistic, and you got to have a start point.
I agree. Well,
Ranked-
Nikki,
Ranked 19, you beat a couple of top ranked schools, and you're right there. I mean, so not ideal, but I think there's I think 19 is fine. You beat a couple of top schools, you're right where you should be.
and they're going to see a bunch in a hurry, especially in December. They've got Texas and Stanford on the schedule, so
Yeah, we need those two. We need those 2 wins, and we'll be where we need to be come January. So, I mean,
Yep.
It's not a good start, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to brush last season out of my head from that game that I went to watch live. That was highly disappointing. The UConn game.
Oh, UConn.
I was so mad. I left. I was speed walking to get out of that arena. I didn't want nobody to talk to me because I didn't want them to ask me that question that you're going to get asked. Well, what did you think? And it'd have been all bad because I just was that mad.
Yeah. But anyway, they're going to catch some teams slipping. I feel it.
Oh, yeah, I feel it too. I could tell there's a different – now they actually show a type of hunger to get better, to try to get that respect back. And I think that has to do with, a little adjustment on the coaching staff side. But also, I made sure this summer, like when I'm playing pickup with him, it was only a couple times, like I'm constantly talking to him. And it's not to say, oh, y'all not doing it right. It's to say, look, y'all happy about this? We be in pickup trying to make sure the men didn't score. They in there just nah. And then after that, they got with it. And so now it's kind of like they want it. Like, oh, we can do that. We, starting to believe in themselves. So I think that's going to help. And
I'm around. And I know Kelly was around too. And
yeah,
players are coming around again. So I'm happy they are able to use you as a reference point. I think you're a good person to, you're a good person for them to use as a sounding board. So I'm happy you're around. That's huge. It's major.
Yeah, so, for sure. I appreciate that.
Like, bring the babies by for the girls to meet them because Coach Harper was such a huge help throughout this whole.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't bring them. I'm like so paranoid about COVID.
Yeah, you know what we should do is I could set up an event, a Lady Vol event, and possibly like only use like one put us all in one section basically, or do it towards the end of the night, and that way it's not a mix and match of just the general public. And bring them to the restaurant. You can bring the babies to the restaurant. That way we can feed them. They can eat.
Practice.
Oh, practice. Oh, for sure.
I don't care. I mean, I can tell what's going to happen in the game by going to a practice.
Yeah, Nick, listen, honestly, let them get a couple practices under their belt. let them get a couple. Give them a couple. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember that first workout that I saw this summer versus when I saw him later on, it was night and day. So let's give him a couple before we go in there judging, because we're going to be in there like, what did you see? Yeah, we got to give him a couple.
I'm not going to judge. I love practice. I was just one of those players, like, I really loved practice. I just did. I don't know. I would get my mind.
I did too, though.
Yeah, like, I just loved practice. It was so competitive, and it was just like, I don't know, like something about the referees not being there and just being free to be like who you are.
You can play. You can play. You can get as rough as you want. You can talk smack all you want. You can. Somebody come at you. You like, all right, let me get that. Run it. No. That's where we run it. Bring it. Let me get the ball.
Yeah. Us, like, we always used to be fighting each other in practice, and it was so fun. And then after practice, we'd be like, where are we going to eat?
I know, right? And that was always the first question. What are we eating at?
Yeah, after we had just like been fighting each other in practice, we'd be like, all right, what are we eating tonight? Like, I loved that we could fight each other and push each other and then still like be cool after practice, and no one was overly sensitive or had hard feelings. It was fun.
Well, we had a couple teammates that was in their feelings and would disappear from the whole group quite often.
That practice when I fought Candace, like, I heard that night. I texted her that night and I was like, Candace, we good? She's like, oh yeah, we're good. So,
yeah, this new generation, I don't think they quite understand that. Listen, I tell. When Sandra and I were coaching and running an AAU organization in North Carolina, we were like, listen, if you ain't about to fight your teammates in practice, you're not going hard enough. You should be mad that they are cutting off all of your moves that you used to getting off on other people because they're your teammates. You should be trying to embarrass your teammates. And they up there just, they're going to get mad at me and we're not going to be able to have movie night and go to pizza parties together. Like, I don't got time for, are you okay? If you don't get your love, let's talk about you, okay? She all right.
The funniest part was I remember after we won and we beat Stanford in the 2008 championship. Do you know what Tara said? She was like, there was no way we could compete with them. We could not match that level of intensity.
No.
That came from practice. We didn't just do that because it was the championship. That came from always being.
Oh, yeah. The top.
Girls, hope that the Lady Vols each other in practice and they're not afraid to piss their teammates off. It will pay. It really does.
Listen, yeah, I hope so too. They deserve to get some type of good, the Lady Vol program in and of itself. Coach Harper, seeing that she played for Pat and she was also a champion. I hope that she finds a way to channel her inner Pat and bring it to life within her system with what she wants within her rotations, and that the coaching staff, does what DeMoss and Holly and Nikki Cardwell Fargus did for Pat. Like, oh, no, Pat, this isn't working. No, that's not, you can't be afraid to challenge. You don't want to disrespect or overstep, but if you see something's not working or if you see that there can be a better change, I'm praying that, the coaches that we have in place now will help facilitate that type of accountability from the top down, because the kids, they'll get it a lot quicker. They'll work a lot harder if it comes, because it'll be consistent. And I think that's what we've been missing, is that consistency and what's expected from the top.
Yeah.
And then allowing it to trickle down.
The two new assistant coaches, I think, are going to be really good. I think they're going to be really, really good. I think they might be what the doctor ordered.
I agree.
Relatability to the players, I'm accountable. I don't know them personally, but what I've read up on them, I'm excited for them. I'm excited for them to start their careers at UT. I'm excited what Coach Harper can do, and I hope that she has a really good season. I really want this for her. I want her to have a great season.
Absolutely, I agree. Well, folks, we definitely said 10, 12 minutes ago we was getting off here. So,
yeah. All right, man, I wasn't about to stop this. I'm just going to be quiet and listen.
Lucci is his mind. He keeps yawning. He's like, boring. I don't want to hear about this, Mom.
I know. He's like, Mom, where's the fun time? Hang up. When's it my time? Hey, all right, Maria, before we go out, is there anything left that we need to share, we forgot about, or anything you want to share?
Kimberly Ogg asked, is this on Twitter tonight? I couldn't find it. No, Kimberly, something happened to the settings, and I've told Bobby to get into the back end of the system and see what happened. I had to connect Facebook using my own account. Fortunately, I'm a user on Volunteer Roadshow, but I don't have the keys to their Twitter account, so I wasn't able to reconnect that one. So it was just on Facebook. So I appreciate everybody coming. Nikki, thank you as always. Always appreciate you. Alexis, glad to see you again. I was like, Alexis is doing that restaurant life, man.
I am
busy.
I am. I'm actually being nosy right now because I can see how many tables and who's got what from the back office. See, they don't even be knowing that. I be watching.
Got eyes on you.
Hey, Lucci, we gotta go, buddy. I gotta see you soon. You too, miss. Okay.
All right, you guys support our sponsors, especially our lead ones, Orange Mountain Designs and always Blue Water Climate Control. You guys take care, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.